found a few books that I thought I'd read to you. They are children's books, obviously. Those are the only books that I appreciate. Oh, I didn't actually make sure I had my microphones all right around, but I do. Okay. Different background today, isn't it? Yes. Moving on. Right, so I found this book. Sorry if it's quite dark, but I'm not wearing any makeup, so I had to make it dark. Okay, so The Tale of Travelling Matt. So lovely. This is copyrighted for 1984. It's insane. That was before I was born. Okay. Here we go. Through a dark and twisting tunnel, past a dank and dripping cave, treads a Fraggle who's known to be the bravest of the brave. Apologies for my nails as well. Just haven't had time. Well, I have, but I can't be bothered. Okay. Oh. Someone's written in this. Past Fraggle Pond where Fraggles play. Past boulder, stream and stone. Past all we love in Fraggle. Maybe I should move that closer to me. That's good. Past all we love in Fraggle Rock, into the great unknown. Who wrote on there? It's focusing on some random. They're nice pictures. It's a bit dark now, isn't it? Nope. Okay. Goes that fearless hardy Fraggle, with his backpack and his hat. Goes that traveller of all travellers. It's my Uncle Travelling Matt. So I'm guessing obviously the young one is the Fraggle. That's Uncle Matt. When I asked why he wanted to leave for who knows where, Matt scratched his head and then he said, "Why? Just because it's there." To apologise. The ancient lore of Fraggle Rock describes another place. A place that's far beyond the rock. I call it outer space. I plan to study outer space. I'll listen and I'll look. And I'll keep notes and records. And maybe write a book. Just don't know what I'm doing anymore. Oh. I am Matt's only nephew. Gobo Fraggle is my name. And someday, maybe someday, I will try to do the same. But now it's Uncle Travelling Matt who turns and says goodbye. And me, that's Gobo, left behind to heave a farewell sigh. Young Gobo, I will not forget the Fraggles left behind. I'll send you many postcards that describe the things I find. This is really awkward because I'm sitting on the her, as my mum would say. Okay. So that's him. Giving him a little goodbye thingy. And with that promise, Matt sets out to face what he must face. All the danger and excitement in the world of outer space. Looking at a post box, I think. Dear Gobo, I've examined all the things that I can see. The creatures here are very strange. They're not like you and me. Must be normal then. That's Gobo. That's Matt. That's what I've learnt today. I wrote this postcard from a place with grass and sky and ground. A number of inhabitants were wandering around. Just some sheep and cows. I noticed one large group of folks who had a thoughtful look. So from my pack I quickly pulled my pencil and my book. I was ready with my questions. I began my interview. But the only thing they answered was a slow and steady moo. Moo. It's because they're cows, you know? Who? I said, and moo moo too. But that's as far as it went. The next group only answered quack, and who knows what that meant. Darkies. There's a frog there too, actually. Let's not leave him out. Dear Gobo, I was sure I'd met the strangest creatures here, but then I saw one stranger yet who filled me full of fear. A giant beast on giant wheels with terrifying might, a mouth of teeth that open wide, consuming all in sight. That's Gobo. Are you focused? Yes, you are. That is the terrifying creature. Piss off. Do you know what I'm saying? I will do a proper bedtime reading eventually, you know, with no obstructions, and you'll fall right asleep. But today we're just having a bit of fun. Stop doing that. Okay, dear Gobo, there are creatures here who talk and sing all day, although they never listen to a single word I say. Rude. They seem to be quite pleasant, but they're lazy as can be. They never seem to move an inch, at least that I can see. Let's go, Bo. Ah, he's talking about radios. How old school they are. I showed my armpits, didn't I? Yeah. Brilliant. Dear Gobo, there are beings here who really are bizarre. I call them silly creatures. That's exactly what they are. Gobo. Silly creatures. Disrespectful to women, if you ask me. Jokes. Oh, for some reason I recognise this page. Random. They seem to live on land or sea, and even in the air. I've seen them wear disguises. I've seen them everywhere. Oh sorry, anyone terrified of clowns, please look away now. And look back. Fantastic. Oh, by the way, people calling for role plays can expect them never. Well, probably next week I have a whole week off work, so hallelujah. Okay. Some are tall and some are small, and some are thin or fat. I'll keep collecting data. Love, your Uncle Travelling Matt. So as you can see, sorry, we have I guess they're thin. He fat, but he's quite cute actually. Oh, he's so sweet. Look at his face. Focus. So cute. Anyway, and we have dog, which is cuter, so you know. And yeah, so they are people that he's talking about, because we are weird, aren't we? So somewhere way out there in the world beyond, far away from Fraggle Rock and far from Fraggle Pond, God, he's really exploring, isn't he? On a camel. He's got the ump. Lovely. Treads alone and fearless Fraggle, the Fraggle who is that brave and true adventurer, my uncle travelling Matt. There he goes. There goes my uncle. So that was fun, wasn't it? I'm going to leave it there. And like I say, next week, hopefully I can just make a crud ton of videos and get them out to you. Okay. But yeah, I will do lots more next week. And I will still have one for Sunday because I have a day off Friday. So I can do stuff then. Okay, I don't know what that was. Right. Good night. Goodbye, good day, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Do you ever find it weird that like right now I can hear my clock tick and it's just there, that angle. When I'm here talking and looking at the camera I can hear it really loud. When I look at it I can't hear it anymore. Can't hear it. Can hear it. Don't you find that weird? Anyway.